What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kari, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. When we talk luxury in sneakers, we tend to only talk about a couple of brands, and those usually have to do something around A Ma Maniére, maybe some of those other brands that have to do with James Whitner, a prominent African-American store owner that has really been making strides in his products with Nike and Jordan brand. But today, this one is special. I want to introduce you guys to another Black business owner, the only woman, and a Black woman at that, who is the only female boutique owner with Nike and Jordan brand accounts at her store based in Houston, Texas. We're talking about Premium Goods and Jennifer Ford today, the owner of Premium Goods. And we're talking about her new collaboration with Nike. This sneaker, there's so many dope things going on with this shoe, but the question of the day is, how come people really aren't buying it? What's going on? Without further ado, let's get into it. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Force One Sophia by Premium Goods. And this is the Bella by Premium Goods and Nike for the Air Force One. Full disclosure, I'm gonna try to get you guys to take a second look at these sneakers. I really haven't seen anybody even talking about these sneakers on Sneaker YouTube. And I get that on Sneaker YouTube, usually everybody just goes for whatever general release Jordan is coming up next or whatever hype shoe is coming up next. But this is literally one of the best projects that has come out this year so far. And I haven't seen anybody talk about them yet. I haven't seen anybody dig into them. And I really don't understand why, but you know what? That's okay, because that's what I'm here for. We're gonna dig into these, but before we dig into the shoes themselves, we have to get into a little bit of history about this store and the packaging, because the packaging is immaculate. Let's get into it. All right, who in the world is Premium Goods? Well, as you can tell on the bag here, Premium Goods was established in 2004 by Jennifer Ford, at least the Houston, Texas location. Now, Premium Goods was actually established back in Brooklyn by a gentleman named Clarence Nathan. Now, the whole idea, the ethos, the aesthetic of Premium Goods was to have an elevated yet affordable luxury shopping experience for things that we would normally see on regular shelves like at Foot Locker or Nike, but to make it feel a bit more premium, to make it feel a bit more exclusive. And honestly, we see the aesthetic in a lot of other stores and boutiques these days. Stores like Notre or stores like A Ma Maniére. There's a lot of other stores these days that kind of carry that same aesthetic of elevated yet affordable luxury. And to me, Premium Goods is really kind of right in the center of that, right alongside all those other stores. Jennifer Ford, back in 2004, because her and Clarence were friends, ended up taking the concept and the Premium Goods name down to her native town of Houston, Texas, after spending a little bit of time in Atlanta and New York. Now, the interesting thing about Jennifer, though, is that she had a history in luxury retail, luxury goods, and jewelry. So Jennifer already had a bit of an elevated taste, a bit more exclusive taste when it came to incorporating that into the boutique known as Premium Goods in Houston. Ever since 2004, Premium Goods has been pretty much a staple in the city when it comes to having some of the top tier product, both in-house and externally in terms of launches. Again, Jennifer Ford is a trendsetter. She's a trailblazer right now by being the only Black woman that actually owns a boutique with a real Nike and Jordan brand account. Now, getting to her new collaboration with Nike, it starts with the box. There are pieces of Jennifer that are incorporated throughout the entire packaging and the shoes themselves. I'm not gonna take too much of your time, but I wanna make sure we try our best not to miss any of the details. Starting with the box here, you notice the box is outlined in this really interesting kind of print here, this design here, all in gold. The red with the gold, to me, is just such a beautiful touch here. Everything about this sneaker is elevated. Flipping open the box here, you see right here embossed against this black lid in the box, Nike Premium Goods. Really, really nice here. Nike Air Force One with Premium Goods. Now, I didn't even mention the texture of the box, but if you guys can see the texture of the box, it's this really nice texture. It's not like the regular cardboard even. It's almost like this little bit more sturdy of a box, a little bit more cardboard. So I could tell that they put some thought into the packaging as well. Premium Goods on the back of the box as well. Their traditional branding as well. Let's get into what was inside of the box. All right, first things first, when you flip open the box here, you have the paper. Nike Premium Goods, established 2004. Love Jennifer in her handwriting right underneath the Air Force One. So very nice touch. Now on top of that, you also are going to get, traditional for this being more of a luxury shoe, you're going to get a dust bag here. Really nice Nike and Air Force One premium dust bag here as well. for your sneakers, but that's not all. You also are going to get this, a really nice card here with Nike and Premium Goods as well. Now inside of that, you actually see the card here. This side, it says, "Thank you, Houston, Texas." And on the back of the card here, it actually says, "You deserve it." Now, that's kind of the message behind this entire collection is you deserve it. You deserve nice things. You deserve to have nice luxury things in your life that are also affordable. Remember, everything I'm showing you guys today, this sneaker is only $150. So that says a lot, but a really beautiful message here. You deserve it. Now, if you saw the visuals for the Premium Goods Air Force One release, it actually talked about the next step as well. The next step being whatever it is that you want to create out here. It talks about what Jennifer has been doing, taking a bet on herself, believing in herself, investing in herself, and that next step created this Air Force One sneaker. Your next step could be whatever it is that leads to your greatness as well. And that brings us back to the shoe. So we're gonna take a look right now at the Sophia. Now the Sophia is really special because this one is actually named after her own daughter, her firstborn child. Now the other one is named actually after her niece, the Bella. But the Sophia, I think, is really, really special. I think it hits a little closer to home for her. So we're gonna take a little deeper look at this one, and then we'll also take a quick look at the Bella as well. All right, starting with the upper of the shoe here now, one thing you're gonna notice is that the silhouette in and of itself, nothing really different about it, but you're gonna notice that one thing that this sneaker has above all else is quality. The quality of this sneaker is literally off the charts. It's insane how good the quality is on this shoe. Let's talk about the black and brown leathers at first. Nice premium tumbled leather on here, folds in very easily, as you can see, really, really nice, soft to the touch here. Now the black and brown is really cool because she wanted to emphasize the fact that her daughter is also black and brown. She's Afro-Latina, and Jennifer herself actually has a Creole background. Now, her being Creole, she mentioned that she wanted to incorporate different ingredients, kind of almost like a gumbo, into the shoe. She wanted to incorporate her past love of jewelry, luxury, and family into the shoe. And I think she knocked all three out of the park again, starting with the premium leathers around the shoe. Let's dig a little deeper. Now you'll notice in the quarter panels of the shoe here that this leather here is quilted, almost like a high quality bag, a Chanel bag or something like that, where you actually have this cross stitching here, almost this diamond stitching here with little stars inside of it as well. Really, really nice attention to detail when it comes to the quilted leather. It's actually a little thicker and a little more padded as well, so I like that. Let's talk about the swoosh on these shoes. The swoosh with the seed beads on here, with the designs within the seed beads. Really, really dope touch here. To me, that's such a nice attention grabber. Now, I understand that the seed beads for some might have been a little over the top in terms of adding femininity to the Air Force One sneaker, but honestly, I love the touch. I think it adds something a little special and a little different. And for everybody that's talking about they're going after the satin Air Jordan 1 breads, I don't understand. If you can wear a satin Air Jordan 1 for women, you can definitely wear an elevated Air Force 1 for women as well. But that's just me. So the seed beads, she talked about her inspiration for the sneaker, again, stemming from her love of jewelry. Seed beads are actually used in a lot of Native American and indigenous people jewelry, which I thought was an incredible touch because again, it speaks to the black and brown culture that's embedded within this shoe. So really, really fly. You have brown kind of mixed in with black, kind of mixed in with the gray seed beads as well. She did an incredible job on this. Beautiful attention to detail. I don't know how they were able to get those beads on this swoosh, but they were able to do it, and I think they knocked it out of the park. All right, moving down to the midsole of the shoe here. Really nice sail colored midsole as well, really adding into the blending of that brown leather, so really nice. Taking a top down look at the shoe here. Now you'll notice that you actually get rope laces on these. Now you're gonna get 2 extra sets of laces as well. You kind of this cream colored lace set here, and then you also are going to get this black set of laces as well. All the laces come with gold lace tips, which to me is an incredible touch, but honestly, these rope laces in here really, really fire. If it were me, I actually may keep the rope laces in them because I really like that touch. Let's talk about the dubray on the bottom of the laces here. Really nice dubray with a laser etched rose. Now, from what I read, the rose is actually a family name that's been passed down for generations. So it's beautiful that she added that little touch of her family in with this shoe as well. Very, very nicely done. To cap it off on the top down look here, you have the Premium Goods logo in red on the tongue tag as well, leather tongue tag as well, for just that that extra added premium touch. Really nicely done. Moving around to the back of the shoe here, more seed bead detailing on the back of the shoe here. Beautifully done with that Nike swoosh in there as well. Really, really fly. Love the way that that looks. I love the CB. Taking a look at the outsole of the shoe, really nice Air Force One outsole, but to mention a little pop of red on the Nike on the outsole on the midfoot as well, because Jennifer said that she thinks people like a little bit of red on the bottom of their shoe. Of course, paying homage again to the Christian Louboutin heels, really nice red bottom shoe as well. So a little bit of red bottom, quote unquote, for your Air Force One as well. One other thing to mention you may notice here, satin lining on the sock liner and on the inner lining of the shoe as well. So you have the quality premium leathers, the extra padded quilted leather. You have the satin on the inside and the sock liner of the shoe as well. I mean, my goodness, it doesn't get no better than that. Remember, this is a $150 shoe. It's a $150 shoe, but you're getting all of this premium packed into this sneaker and the packaging for 150 bucks. It's insane. And last but certainly not least, on the insole of the shoe, really nice insole on here. Now I do wish that the insole maybe had been leather, something like that, something maybe similar to what we got with like the Ama Maniere Air Jordan 2s or the Air Jordan 4s. Maybe some quilted leather on this would have been dope, but you get kind of a regular insole with that premium kind of embossed gold Premium Goods Nike Air Force One branding on the heel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the Sophia. Now, in terms of the Bella, this is pretty much the same shoe, except the detailing on the seed beads is a little bit different. Then of course, the overall color is a little bit different as well. Now, some people have said that the Bella is actually a little more feminine, I guess, if you're one of those people that, you know, wants to wear a more feminine shoe or doesn't want to wear a more feminine shoe, your preference, your choice. But for some people, they say this look is a little softer. You have this pure kind of sail cream color all along the upper of the shoe. No contrasting colors here, but I do like the seed beads a little bit more on these. These are really nice. You'll notice that the seed beads are kind of a lighter color, kind of offsetting that cream color, which is really fire here, but I like it's like these orange and blue and black beads on here. It's really, really nice touch here. I like this, really nice. Same kind of detailing on the back of the shoe as well. Really nicely done. But that's pretty much it when it comes to the Premium Goods Nike Air Force One, Sophia, and the Bella. Guys, listen, Jennifer's story is incredible. I love following people's stories like I've been following so many other stories in sneakers, and I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more of Jen to come. I don't have it confirmed, but I got a feeling that we're gonna be seeing a lot more of her to come. But for this to be her first collaboration with Nike, personally, I feel like she absolutely knocked this out of the park. Now, again, I understand that this may not be everybody's cup of tea. I understand that this may not be, you know, for everybody, but honestly, if you like luxury, if you like a little bit of designer detail, if you like a little bit of elevated kind of quality here, we talk about quality a lot when it comes to sneakers. I think they really did what they needed to do in terms of hitting the mark for the quality and the execution of this shoe. If you're into luxury and designer goods and you're also into sneakers, these right here to me are a perfect blend of those two things. So with all that said, I like the shoe. I obviously think that it's worth a pickup. Obviously, I got both colors here. So now it's time for you guys to sound off and let me know what you guys think of the Premium Goods in Air Force One, Bella, and Sophia. Are these ones that you guys are going to pick up? They're pretty much available now in basically any size on the Premium Goods website and at some other boutique websites as well. So these are not a difficult pickup as well. Maybe you guys are waiting on the prices to go down. If you are, how much would you buy this sneaker for? I mean, I honestly feel like 150 bucks is a really great price for this shoe and all of its details, but hey, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you guys feel like a different price is decent for this shoe. So sound out down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the Premium Goods Nike Air Force One. I would love to know your thoughts. Of course, write down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Makari. This is the Premium Goods and Nike Air Force One Sophia. This is the Premium Goods and Nike Air Force One Bella. And until next time, I'm out.